What up, peeps? Welcome to today's vlog. Today is Saturday, and I actually have a tattoo appointment today. So, I don't know if you can hear Abby, but I was just here to grab my AirPods, and I'm going to get a tattoo. I think I have 3 more appointments after today that are booked with my tattoo artist. So there's another one at the end of September, and then I have a couple in November that are booked. But today we are doing the inside right here, which is supposed to be one of the most painful spots, so I'm not looking forward to that. But I'll do some filming like always and show you guys what's going on. Yeah, and then I should be back here.
That your tattoo artist is covered in tattoos, including his head, and he does not have that tattooed. He
has some stuff there, but it's not a lot.
I know.
Mine's gonna be like a full thing like the rest of what I have, so we'll see what happens. But I am gonna be coming to the store afterwards. It shouldn't take all day. My appointment starts at 11. We're open here till 7, so I don't think I've had any that have gone that long. And this is gonna be a little bit of a smaller one. So we will come back after that and then film trades, take a look at all the stuff, and then Colton and Kyle are both at PAX. Ariel is still out sick, so technically today it's just Abby, Ryan, and Jess on a Saturday, which is very difficult. So, who's coming in to help?
Devon. Devon's coming in to help.
You guys remember Devon? Abby has another friend coming in who's basically just going to be like another set of eyes. But if you guys have been watching for a long time, you might remember Devon. He used to work here 2021?
He started working here when Kyle started working. They all started at the same time because they came from the same interviews. And we also had Nathan, which, by the way, if anybody is local, Nathan works at Hawthorne Game Exchange. So if you miss seeing Nathan's wonderful face, you can see him at Hawthorne Game Exchange in Portland.
And then, I don't know what time Devon's leaving, but we'll try to film a little bit with him later. So for now, let's get to Hopeless Ink on Main Street in downtown Vancouver, and let's have a needle shoved into my arm thousands and hundreds of thousands of times. Here we are. Alright guys, so tattoo is not 100% finished. This is the most painful tattoo I've ever gotten, like by far. Hurts so bad. I would have been willing to continue going, but my tattoo artist had to be out of there by 4, and I think it's a little after 4 right now. So we're going to be finishing it up on the 29th, I think is my next appointment. And I think on that day, we are also planning on shading in, not the centipede, but the tattoo I got right before that. So this one on my forearm. Got to do a bunch of shading on that because right now it just looks like an outline, which it wasn't intended to, but just kind of how it came out. So we're going to do a lot of shading on that and then fill in all the little gaps on the rest of my arm there. And yeah, it's going to be a lot. Oh my god, it's so hot in the car. But it's gonna be fun. So yeah, let's go to the store. Who's this?
What's up?
What?
What's up, peeps?
Oh, what's up, I
Hey,
guess.
What's up, peeps? I know it's been a while, but I'm back.
Where'd you go?
Oh, you know, just a
just
short
went to the bathroom.
trip to the store. I don't know.
Just like my dad.
Yeah. Just living life, working a couple jobs, going a few places, you know. Got my Pikmin shirt on.
I didn't even notice
For the
that.
occasion, I know. It's
Till just now.
It's a really good one.
Is that a new one or is that vintage?
It's new.
Where'd you get it?
This guy who prints stuff like out of his garage.
Okay.
It's a smaller, little indie shop, but I like this because there's actually 100 Pikmin on the shirt. If you count them,
That's so
you'll
cool.
count up 100. Yeah,
I love Pikmin.
but yeah, I love Pikmin so much. So
I just 100%ed Pikmin 4 a couple nights ago.
you're way ahead of me. I'm still playing through Pikmin 3.
Pikmin 3 is good.
I didn't play it until recently, so I recently picked it up and
Good.
it's super fun.
Well, everybody say hi to Devon and bye because it's only for today.
It's only for today.
So sad.
Little guest star.
Thank you for helping out.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
No, I appreciate being here.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So
Whatever.
whatever.
So we close fairly soon, guys, and I am just like dead tired. The way that I had to lay for my tattoo was very uncomfortable, like to the point where my thumb kept falling asleep, like going numb. And it doesn't seem like it would be, but getting a tattoo is very, very exhausting. And I just didn't have enough energy or even time to really film much. We were super, super slammed today. So for this video, we're gonna have to do most of our filming tomorrow, unfortunately, but I should be rested up then, and hopefully there's more stuff to film. We do have some really awesome trades to go over, so you're still gonna get that, but I do apologize if the first part of the video here for today is only just a couple clips.
I don't want to.
You said that you were going to.
I don't want to.
You said yesterday that if one of them did it yesterday, you would do it today,
I don't want
and it's
to.
all ready for you.
I don't want to do it.
I don't care.
Alright, stop drinking my Baja Blast. I want you guys to know that I'm filming trades against my will. I hope you guys know that. Just kidding. Starting off, we have some Switch games. Moonlighter, Cooper. Everybody here at the store loved that game. Super awesome. Some Pokemans, Mario Rabbids, Sonic. Got a Tears of the Kingdom traded in. Witcher, Pokemon Scarlet, and Minecraft. Mario Odyssey, that one's new. And then we got some guides. There is a Sun and Moon guide. There's a player's guide. And then these guys. Get it? Guides. Haha. Anyways, Ring Fit Adventure. We have Sims 3 and Mario Kart 7, Guitar Hero, Sega GT. This is amazing. We'll come back to that in a moment. And then we have some NES games, Gyromite, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. That's actually the second Mike Tyson's Punch-Out we've gotten today. The other one's not tagged. Ikari Warriors. GameCube games. This is all from one customer, I think. Got some Xbox One games. Original Xbox and PS2. And then right up here is the rest of the GameCube games. True Crime, Need for Speed, got Madagascar, Shrek 2. And then we have some PS2 games, Capcom and Sega Classics. That's all. These all came from one person, and you could tell that it was somebody that was convinced by their child to get a PS2 because all of these titles were on there. And then we have PS1 games, some Blu-ray, as well as DVD. PS3 and Xbox One and PS4. Some solid titles today. We were really, really short-staffed, so my friend Liana and Devon came in to help us, and they came in clutch, and they were super awesome while I knocked out these trades. I and Ryan took care of all of the trades today, and it was a lot of work. These cover plates are amazing. It was really difficult to find a price on these. These are a European import cover, and they're just all over the place. So I did go a little bit lower on the price, which I know that seems like a high price, but it's low for these cover plates. But look how cool these are. It is the Pokemon red, blue, yellow designs of the Pokédex. It is marked as loose because I do not know if those are this is like the right case for it, because they're taped shut, as you can see, and it's ripped on the back, so I just put them in as loose. We have this Asteroids. We accidentally sent this to somebody. There's no game in it, and we did not send them the game. We made a mistake. A console, and Pikmin. And then we have some cartridge. We have Rugrats, Super Mario 2. There's 2 Super Mario 2s. We have Donkey Kong Land 3 and 64. Solid titles. And then we have the Dragon Force backup RAM cart. A little bit of fuzz. And this, I don't even know what that is, but it's cool. And then we got some of Sam's Saturn stuff put in. So these, for the most part, are all complete good. A lot of them have their foam and everything. So we have Garden Heroes. We have Duke Nukem 3D. We have Crypt Killer. We have Herc's Adventure. X-Men Children of the Atom. Dark Savior. Deca Athlete. I can't say that. Earthworm Jim 2. Golden Axe. And Valora. And then we also have these. So High Velocity, Road Rash, Tomb Raider, Panzer Dragoon. What is that? Ultimate Mortal Kombat, Virtual Cop, Gex, Fighters Mega Mix, FIFA, Dragonheart, D, which is a really cool one. I have this in my personal collection as well. Good game. And that is it for the trade-ins for now.
All right, guys, we have 3 more games here from Sam's collection that I put into the inventory right before we close today. And these are the ones that are in the acrylic cases. And we're leaving them in there. So if you happen to buy these, you'll get the acrylic cases with them. And those are like 20 bucks each. So that's extra value. So these are all also complete and in very, very good condition. We have Magic Knight Rayearth. We have Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Oh, yeah.
And KO Flying Squadron.
Oh, yeah.
This one, I think I'm going to open and replace the front of the case because it's got a couple little cracks right here. Other than that, it's in, I mean, the actual artwork and the manual and everything is all in very, very nice condition. It's just a couple little cracks on the plastic case. So we can easily replace that. We have, you know, all the other Saturn games we got from Sam. We'll just take a good front off of like a baseball game or whatever. But this one is a little difficult to price because there's a couple posted on eBay for cheaper, but they have like damage and stuff. Like one of them, the entire back page of the manual is ripped off. It's included, but it's ripped. And there are sold listings up to like $3,500 for, you know, the recent ones on price charting. So if it doesn't sell in store or on the website, it'll be really awesome to have this at PRGE, which is in October. Don't forget, guys. But for now, we going home for the night.
Yeah, we going.
We tired.
We done.
End of the day.
See you guys in the morning.
Bye. Oh. Why are you looking at the floor?
Because he's gonna do like a.
You good?
We got those big special editions put up here. Now it's super, super full. We have room for one more Xbox one here.
Hi, so my staff pick is Wario Woods for the Super NES. This game also came out on the NES, but I enjoy the Super one a little bit more. It's everything that the NES one has, but has a little bit extra content. Instead of just fighting Wario throughout the levels, you can have like a challenge mode where you're fighting different little creatures. And everything from a little ghost man to a mermaid to like a fish monster dude. There's some unique characters that you come across in this game that I've never seen in any other kind of Nintendo Mario-ish kind of game. But it's your classic kind of puzzle game. You're trying to connect the colors to the matching bomb and trying to explode the little creatures in the game. It starts out simple with like up and down combos or side and up and down combos, but then you'll get like diagonals. There's some creatures that you need to use 2 bombs like within a short amount of time to explode. And you can get overwhelmed, but it's still a lot of fun once you get the hang of it. So if you haven't checked out Wario Woods, I say check it out.
Did you guys know that we have Double Jump merch available? Everything from t-shirts, enamel pins, and beanies to card sleeves and Nintendo 64 jumper pack lid covers. So top link in the description down below goes to our website. You can place orders directly on there. We have a merch category. So if you're interested in supporting us and you want to get some awesome merch, check out the link in the description down below.
Good morning. It's the next day. I've always wanted to do this kind of video that shows you what it's like when I get to the store in the morning, and what I do to get ready for the day. So I'm here earlier than everybody else. I'm typically here at like 10, sometimes 9:30. And I just get the store prepped and ready. I look like a mess usually when I come in here. But the first thing I typically do is I do the Roomba, but somebody kicked him off the dock yesterday, or he didn't get docked properly, so he is not charged or anything. Our Roomba's name is Claptrap, and the one at home is called Wally. But so it's gonna be some time lapse and stuff, and you'll just see what I do in the morning. I get here and I usually have a really big Starbucks drink. Then I turn on the lights, unlock everything, get the registers counted in, get the registers turned on, logged in, all that good stuff, and you'll just see what I do. I also process all the trades, get them into the resurfacer, get them put out into stacks for all of our employees to put away. And I will go through and make sure everything needs to get resurfaced. I put them in organized stacks for everyone so they can put them away a little bit easier. We've been short staffed, so this is where all the trades have been going lately. Over here, these are on D cases. I just haven't found places to put them. All the VHS tapes need to be cleaned. And then this is stuff that is the resurface pile. I go through all of these and I check the discs in the morning and I put them into the resurfacer that's in the bathroom. It auto shuts off after it's done. So it ran through a bunch of games in there. It's really dirty, sorry. So I will also take the discs out of there and put them away in their cases and then put them on the shelf. And then on to the other doors that need to be opened. We have the console room. All the consoles are in here. This used to be our break room. As you can see, there's consoles everywhere. Everything on this shelf is what's in the glass case. And then like ones that are being held, we have to hold these for 15 days. So like this is ready to go out. We had one on display, but it sold yesterday or the day before, so we'll get that put out. And then these are on hold, or they're backstock switches. And then extra Wii U gamepads, of course. And then next is Cooper's office. As you can see, it's the boss. And in here, I grab cash monies and I will open up the registers. This is just one of the registers. I have to count in and out if I need to, depending on if we miss that. And you guys are just gonna see a little time lapse of me counting in stuff and opening up the registers. So that was just opening the first register. We have 3 registers in total. For register number 2, it's actually hooked up to what we call show lights in the store. And show lights are anything that in a business are lights that or outlets that are going to be above windows that show things. So a lot of times your open sign, it's not just like an on and off switch, it's actually a breaker box that you flip on and it controls all the outlets up there, and that's to avoid anything. So this guy is hooked up to a show light. Because of this, we have the open sign. He's behind Slimer and ET right in the middle right there. I turn that off and on manually, but I go ahead and I still, like, I do the breaker so I can open the register just back here. Kids, don't mess with breaker boxes. I flip it, it's ready. We can open that register. And again, another time lapse. So that was me closing or opening 2 registers. Sometimes I have to close them in the morning and then open them. Just depends. So that's just getting the computer started for the day. Now I start going ahead and organizing, resurfacing, and taking pictures of all of the inventory, and then get ready to post it on social media. Like a lot of going through discs. That's not even all of it. That was just enough to run the resurfacer. So I'm gonna flip the camera on and I'm gonna show you guys what it's like for us to load the resurfacer, all that good stuff. So it's on. It's just, you can hear like the vent floating. I'm going to take the discs in here and you put them upside down and wrap the discs. This is a double-sided disc we cleaned earlier. It suction cups it up here and loads it up there. I'm missing the spindle. I will be right back. Spindle is on, so close the door. All you can see is the reflection, but there's a spindle, there's the discs. We need to clean this thing. And then 50 discs, DVD, we're gonna put it on light. That's a level 3. And we're gonna start it and it's gonna be loud. So the resurfacer I think runs for about like 2 hours, 2.5, maybe 3 sometimes, depending on the level that we put it on. So that's going to be running, ignore that. That's going to be running in the background, and then I'm going to start taking photos of stuff. Cooper got here while I was doing the time lapse of the discs. So I'm going to go ahead and steal his phone and do a time lapse of me taking photos. So for the most part, I'm done. I just have to post social media photos and get those all scheduled out, do all that fun stuff, and then I'll probably just start entering things in. But that's roughly how the day starts for me. Cooper's here a little bit earlier than he usually is, so he's out putting things away. Typically we go ahead and like print the orders and start pulling them and putting stuff away like once everybody gets here, which is at 11:30. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start entering stuff into the inventory system, but that's gonna be just all of the like time lapses and everything from my day. And I think I told you guys the time when I started this. It is 11:17. So I started this at like, was it 10:30? I didn't do everything just because I didn't want this to be like 20 minutes of the vlog or anything. I really don't know how long the time lapse will end up being. But I'm all set. I hope you guys enjoyed that and you got a little sneak peek of what it's like in the morning for me and Cooper when we get here to the store. Here. Hi, Cooper.
Hi.
So we're working on the Sega Saturn stuff. Got most of the games put out, but as you can see, some of them are wavy on the back, which is really normal. So I was about to do this one, gonna heat press it, but I wanted to show you guys. This one is kind of stained. This one might actually have a little bit of moisture damage or something, or temperature damage, I don't know, but you can see how not flat that is. You can see when I catch it in the light how wrinkly it is. So we're gonna heat press this one and then show you guys the aftermath. I know that we kind of show this a lot, but it is still so impressive to me that this machine can basically make them perfect. So we'll show you guys when it's done. All right, it's been going for maybe 10-15 minutes. Let's take a look. Bam. Obviously we can't get rid of the stains, but you can see it's pretty flat now when I catch it in the light. Not really wrinkly anymore. Pretty awesome, pretty awesome. Ryan, do you enjoy working with just you, me, Abby, and Jess?
It's good. It's cool. Reminds me of the good old days when we would like call in Jess to help and stuff, and you know, the simple beginnings. But it's not fun with the bigger store. It was easier with the small store.
Yeah. It gets a little busy sometimes. And then like the phones ring in and there's like a line of customers waiting. There's 2 trades.
Running around. Yeah, it's fun.
It's not fun.
No, it's fun.
I love it actually. It's my favorite.
Yeah. Mine too.
I wanted to remind you guys real quick, in case you missed it in the last video, our website is going to be back up Tuesday evening. So mark the calendars, that's when it will be back up. Guys, you've played Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah.
But have you played Human Crossing?
Oh. That's the movie. I can't. Well, I guess I could
That sounds
play
like
the
human
movie.
trafficking
That's
with
what
lots
I
of work.
thought.
That's
25th hour. The signs are there. Wake up. Wake up.
Hi.
Look who's back.
Yeah.
Guess who's back?
So what, how was PAX?
It was great.
Did you have fun?
For the most part, yeah. Yeah, it was good.
So now we're going to cut to all the clips that Colton filmed. Did you like them?
He does not have to film.
I
Cooper.
was-
You know that.
I said I was going to film, and
Yeah.
I'm very sorry that I did not film for you guys. But
Yeah.
I was just wanting to enjoy myself while I was there, so
I filmed going up an escalator. And then I was like, I'm done.
I didn't ask Colton to film. Colton said he wanted to film because he thought it would be cool.
yeah, I did think it'd be cool. But I changed my mind when I got there.
That's why we fly Jesse out to film at PRGE for us. Because I don't have time for that.
Makes sense.
They forgot the limited run bags.
Oh wow.
Kyle picked up some games for me at PAX. I'll show them to you guys in a second. I'm glad you had fun.
I also got some games. I spent a lot of money.
Oh yeah?
I spent as much money on one game as the user spent on those 6 Switch games. I bought an extremely clean copy of Valkyrie Profile for the PS1.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Now you ready for PRGE?
No.
PRGE's fun. Right, Colton?
I don't know. I've never been.
Yay, first time going mega booth vendor.
It'll be really
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
It'll be great.
I'm excited.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. Well, let's go see what I got from PAX, even though I didn't go.
Yeah.
Because Kyle likes to help out his friends. Yay! So here's what he picked up for me. Valis 2. These are all Switch games. A Boy and His Blob, which I'm probably going to play. River City Girls 2. Picked up this one because this was a PAX exclusive cover variant. Kind of cool. And then Shin-Chan, Me, and the Professor on Summer Vacation, The Endless 7-Day Journey. Blaster Master Trilogy, or Blaster Master Zero Trilogy. And the River City Girls Zero VHS version. So this is a Switch game, but it's in like a VHS style box. So pretty cool. So today's been kind of slow. We didn't have a ton of trade-ins, but we do have some cool stuff. So one N64 game, which if you're only gonna get one, not a bad one to get for the day. We have Batman, and then we have some loose games here. Pokemon Black 2 being the standout, and this Metroid is the First Hunt, which is a demo where you get to play the first mission. We have some PS4 games here, nothing too crazy, but we did get these all came from one person. The Pikmin came in loose, but we had a case for it. I believe it doesn't have a manual though. But Top Angler, man, this game has come down in price. This is honestly one of the harder to find GameCube games, but for some reason it's just really cheap still. Don't know why. But also we get the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. We just got one of these in recently and it sold really, really quickly. Got a bunch of cheaper games here. And then we have every mainline Pokemon game for the Game Boy and Game Boy Color, plus a couple 3DS games, and then this one came with its own little custom case. Got a couple Nintendo Switch games here, some uncommon ones. Fallout. We got a Genesis multi-tap in the box, which is pretty cool. And then we have some disc-only Sega Saturn games. I am going to be making cases for these as well. We just happened to get these in like right before close, and I didn't have time today to do it, so I'm gonna make those tomorrow. We have Battle Ace for the PC Engine and Power 11 for the PC Engine, which is the Japanese TurboGrafx 16. Got a couple PS4 controllers and a bunch of Amiibo here. So that's pretty much everything for today. There were a couple other things, but we didn't get a chance to get them like cleaned and stickered and brought back here yet, so you're going to be seeing that stuff in the next video. So that's it for today. Well, that's it for this stuff, but we also got these TVs. So we already had this one, but we just added this one, which is another RF only. That's why they're on the cheaper side. We got this Toshiba, which has a built-in DVD player and the remote and paperwork, and DVD player works great. And then we got this one, which is really, really cool. This is a widescreen Philips CRT that has AV component and HDMI inputs on the back. This one also has a remote with it, which we're gonna need to clean that. But that is really, really cool. I'm thinking about taking some measurements tonight to see if I could replace my other TV with it. The only thing is, the one I have at home has a built-in DVD player. This one does not. So, I don't know. This is a really, really cool TV, and if we had like a bigger game room and I actually had room, I would, you know, I'd probably keep it. It's very, very cool. The guy that traded these in, he traded in the other loose Sega Saturn games and some other stuff, and he picked up Burning Rangers for the Sega Saturn, which was like $800 or $900. So he was very, very happy. No, he was happy.
He was happy. But
His
somebody
girlfriend
else
might
who
not be
be
happy.
watching this video might not be happy.
It was like $200. He had basically like had extra credit left over.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Like how I have my case.
Is that a play button? That's not real, is it?
No, it's fake.
I knew it.
I made it. I made it.
With macaroni and glue,
Yeah.
some glitter.
Some silver
Macaroni.
paint.
And some chicken
The
strips.
little mirror was like a little mirror that I had growing up, and I took the.
And you see that fingerprint on there? I made that.
Abby's edition.
Yep.
It's a question of the day. Have you ever had a dessert style sandwich?
Kyle brought these back for us. I don't know where he got them, but
Tress sandwiches up in Seattle.
never heard of it.
Yeah, you have. He's talked to us
Yeah,
about it so many times.
he's
Every single
mentioned it
time
a
we've
lot.
ever gone up to Seattle,
I don't remember
he
it.
has tried to get us to
He
stop
raves
there,
about
and he won't let us stop there.
I don't remember it.
He pulled us
But
hostage.
anyway,
I tried some of Ryan's apple one today, and it was delicious.
and I tried, I got the blueberry one, which was really, really good. And then there's the strawberry ones.
Yeah, me and
And
Abby
I
got strawberry.
have this one, which is fire curry chicken.
Ooh.
And I got a smoked salmon one there somewhere.
No,
Hey.
this is not yours. These are Ariel's too.
Where's
and mine
mine?
too.
It's still in the fridge.
Well,
Almost forgot it.
I
You
got
can
a
have it for
barbecue
lunch tomorrow.
something, barbecue pork thing.
What'd you
I
think
don't
of
know
the
what it is.
apple?
They were both good. The apple one was way better though.
Good. All right, guys, let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.